Good morning, students. Welcome to computer class. Today, myself, Ravinder Singh, going to teach about word processing intermediate. Students, we have discussed that word processing applications allow us to create almost any kind of text, document, and provide the great flexibility to check the text written by you and to perform different types of formatting to enhance the appearance of text or documents we have seen in the last year. Now in this chapter we will concentrate on word processing applications to understand the utilities of it and will learn various advanced features of it which help us to create professional documents. Now let's start session number first, modifying a layout of paragraphs. A block of a text is called a paragraph. A paragraph ends when you press the enter key. So as long as you type a single character, word or sentence and then press the enter key, you have a paragraphs. There are many steps are there. You can follow these steps. Open a new document in the Word. Click the page layout tab. A dialog box launcher arrow of the paragraph groups. You have to see in this dialog box which are appear in my screen. Now in the next screen, the paragraph, the dialog box will appear. The dialog box contains two tabs, indents and spacing and line and page breaks. And the third, click the indents and spacing tab. In this tab you can set alignment, line spacing, indentation, etc. Come to the next topic, paragraph alignment. Alignment refers to the position of the text or paragraph in a document. By default, words aligns text to the left of the page, but you can set the default position of a text by clicking any of the given commands. Basically, there are the four types of alignments are there: left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and justify alignment. Let's see discuss types of alignments. First, left alignment. This aligns text to the left of the documents. To left align a paragraph, press or click the left align command. Now come next, center alignment. Centering a paragraph places each line in the middle of the page with an equal amount of space to the lines right or left. Now come to third alignment. Right alignment is used to place the text along the right side of the page. This is type of alignment is also known as wedged left or flush right. Now come to the last, the fourth type of alignment is justify. Lining up both sides of a paragraph left and right is called full justifications. Full justified paragraph formatting is often used in newspaper, magazines, which makes the thin columns of text easier to read. Now let's see the demo how to use these four types of alignments, and you can also try it in your home, in your PC. You can open the MS Word. Now to align left hand side. Suppose when I am writing the first line, this is basically left alignment, but in case there is a requirement you want to align this text or any heading in the center, first of all select the text and click on the center alignment. Shortcut key is Ctrl+E. And in case there is a requirement you want to align the text in the right hand side, that time you can just click on this alignment option. Or another alignment is justify. This justify basically both left hand side and right hand side, they both are equal. Now how align justify? You can just click it, and there is one function. If you don't want to write the whole paragraph, random function equals to right click this. Look and see, this video is basically justify alignment, means all the text right hand side and left hand side both are equal. Now so this is the demo of the alignments. You can try it in your home also. Now come to the next topic, paragraph indentations. Word can indent paragraphs to the left side, right side, both sides, or maybe just the first line. It can even outdent the first line. This section discusses various paragraph indenting and outdating options, plus indenting a paragraph. What can indent paragraphs to the left side, right side, or both side? Now come to the next is indenting the first line of a paragraph. With many types of document you may wish to indent only the first line of each paragraph. This helps to visually separate program paragraphs from one to another. We have seen many types of magazines and newspapers. The first line is different from the other paragraph. Now in this video we have seen that how to set the first line indent of a paragraph. Look at see the video. Be careful. First of all, open the MS Word. In this video I am showing how to indenting the first line of a paragraph. If you don't want to write the whole paragraph, then you can write down this random function. This function display the automatically generate a paragraph. Then I am selecting the whole paragraph and justify alignment. Is depend on for you. You can align or not align, is depend on for you. Now place the cursor. Now after this you can open the paragraph dialog box. Then come to the indentation part. You can see in the special you can select the first line and selecting by the point increasing is depend on for you, and then finally click. Now look at see the output is visible in your screen. The first line is different from the other paragraph in this. Look this. Now another example I am giving you, making and hanging indent and outdent. How? Just you can select the paragraph if you want to apply. Yeah, you can just place the cursor, come to the paragraph dialog box. Just come again in indentation part and select the hanging. Now look, this paragraph first line is different and rest of other paragraph line will be different. So you can try this video in your home. Come to the session number 2, managing headers. A header is an area that appears at the top of every page. It includes text or graphics. It is contained in a special roped out of part of the page where you can place special text like company or school name, logo, page numbers, document title, etc. Sometimes in a simple meaning we can say that sometime after creating the reports, actually we want to require a specific information in every page. So header is the best option in this word. You can use and apply in your document. With the help of this header option, the information which you can apply in the heading part, this will can appear in the rest of all the pages of your documents. And you can apply only once a time. Otherwise you can do the manually, it's take a lot of time. So the header is the best way to repeat the information every page of the document. Now let's see the video how to inserting header in your documents. Look at see carefully. In this video I am showing how to inserting a header in the document. So header is basically displayed in the top of the every page. So first of all you have to click on the insert tab. When you clicking on the insert tab, this ribbon will be open. So first of all you want to give in the header. That time click on the header part. So these are the lot of example in this dialog box you are giving. You can select any one as per your requirement. Suppose I am using like this. So I am writing. This is my document, and in case you want to format, so you can do the formatting like in previous method which we already discussed. Now look, and you can press the enter key. Now you can type the paragraph. Now this is my document is displayed in every page. If you are writing 100 pages, 1000 pages, this heading will be displayed in each and every page. Header can be applied before writing the paragraph or before starting the document. Yeah, you can after writing the paragraph you can also apply this. So this is the example of header. Another example I am giving to you. Insert header. You can, in case you are given the page number like in this way, odd page or different types of examples are given. You can select any one. Suppose I am like selecting this. Look, this page is display. This is basically a page number. So look, you can just spend entering. This is page number first. Now look, this is page number 2. So this page number automatically come. So a lot of example are given, so you can try it in your home. You can select anywhere. In case you don't want to require header, that time you can just click the remove header. This remove header option, you can remove it. You can also inserting a date and time also. So how? You can just click on the edit header. Look, date and time in case you want to give one. So I am just again insert in the header part. Come in case you are given in the date and time in your document, just you can also inserting. Select the format of the date. You can select anyway. Click. Now look. So date is also visible. So look, you move in every page, this date is automatically come. And you can also inserting in case logo or any image. You can just select the picture, which picture you want to require. Suppose like this. This is just like a logo if you want to display in every page. So you can see this image. After inserting, this image is visible in each and every page. So this is the inserting of logo. So you can try it all the formats of inserting header, adding automatic page number. So you can come in this page number part. It is given to top of the page. So if you are selecting this, there are a lot of examples are given. If you are displaying the left hand side, center of the page, right hand side of the page, yeah. In case you have sometimes you are showing in the question papers 1/5, 1/1, so you can also selecting like this. This is showing a total. I am creating a 9 pages and your position is basically at present first page. So you can also try it and format it according to your requirement if you want, like in this way. Now you have seen this will display in every page. This is an example of adding an automatic page number. Another option is also there in case formatting page number. So how? Insert tab. In the insert tab, header and footer group. This is the basically header and footer group. Choose the page number and format. This is the page number and choose the format page number. Sometimes there is a requirement you can start the page of any other number, not in continued. So you can also like this. You can start from 10 like this. And you can also change the format in case any one format you want to apply. So you can also selecting this. So look, automatically change. So you can try it. So now come to the session number 3, managing footers. Footer is a text that appears at the bottom of every page like the header. It has its own special area and contains special text. Footers contain special elements such as your name and the document name, date, page number, title, phone number, etc. Sometimes we have seen in all the books basically page numbers are given in the bottom of the page. So this footer is very helpful to inserting the page number and any other information, just like a header. You can apply once a time and the page number can be shown in every page. So let us see the video how to inserting the footers and editing the footers. So be carefully, and you can, after the end of this video, you can apply and do in your home. This video I am showing how to apply the footer. Header and footer both are similar, but the difference is header display on top of the page and footer display on the bottom of the page. So sometimes we are seeing, generally most of the time we are seeing page numbers and other information in bottom of the page. So you can use the footer option. So click on the insert tab, click on the footer. This is the same method which you are applying in the header part. So you can choose anyone. Suppose I am writing one text, Happy India. You can also format this, increase the size and display in the center of the page. Now look at, see, this Happy India is visible in each and every page. Okay, in same method you can also inserting the page number. So how? The same method, go to the insert tab, page number, bottom of the page, which type of page number you want to insert it. So this is the same method which you already discussed in the header, but you can try it. Suppose you want to insert like this. So look, this page number 10, 11. You are thinking why is come only for 10? Basically, and I am selecting the insert now, page number, format page number. I am using 10. That's why it's come on 10. In case you can start the position from 1, then page number is automatically started from the first position. So you can try it. Same, in case you want to displaying the logo in the bottom of the page, so that is the same way. Click on the insert tab, select the picture, your logo, any one item you want to displaying it. Suppose I am again selecting like this. So you want to this image display in where? Suppose in case you want to also changing the shape, so you can also align it. Yeah, picture border in case you want to remove. So now you can align the picture. Now look, this is the footer part, this display in each and every page. The practical method will be the same, just like header and footer both, but differences we already discussed. Header is display in the top of the page and footer display in the bottom of the page.